Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be all about the upcoming Sephora holiday bonus event that is happening that was just recently announced. I'm going to go ahead and link all of the dates and information and codes in my description box, but I do know that it started Friday, November 1st for Rouge members at Sephora, which I am. I am filming this on Thursday, but I did ask in last week's Will I Buy It video if you guys still wanted to see a video with recommendations or a wish list, or you guys even want to see anything at all, because whereas Sephora used to have kind of their two main sales every year, it seems like they are doing more of these bonus events. And so I've put out a lot of videos covering the Sephora, recommendations and all of that. I got a lot of feedback from that video, which I do thank so much, and I was trying to take into account all of the different comments and what people wanted to see. And for today's video, I just thought that I would go through my Sephora wish list that I have. I'm going to talk about some products that I purchased recently myself and give my thoughts on them, would I recommend them, would I stay away from them. And I'm also going to discuss what's on my wish list. So we have like a variety going on in here. This way I could kind of combine recommendations, what I don't recommend, and my wish list. I usually do all those separate videos, and I just thought with the timing of everything, we could kind of just make this one big Sephora related video. I do have a Will I Buy It video that is all about holiday releases at Sephora. I will link that one down below. I will link any of my recent Sephora hauls or follow-ups in my description box as well if you want to see more Sephora based videos. And I am also planning to do a ranking new foundations video because I have a bunch of new foundations that are available at Sephora. I really want that one to go up tomorrow, so fingers crossed I can get it done in time, and that will be tomorrow's video, so you guys will have some of my reviews on some new foundations that are also available at Sephora. Right, I'm gonna scoot over because I'm gonna add in some photos here. And I did also just finish filming this look, so I will link the Get Ready With Me in my description box. This is from Friday's Chatty Get Ready With Me. So jumping into it, one item that I have on my loves list, and again, this is just kind of like a holy grail, a product that I repurchase quite a bit when I run out. It's actually a hair product. This is from Drybar. It's the Detox Dry Shampoo. It is $13. I like the original scent. My favorite dry shampoo right now. It's one that I, definitely recommend. One item I have on here, I almost kind of forgot about this. This is from Fenty Beauty. This is her Fly Liner Longwear Liquid Eyeliner. It's $20. I had a mini of this and I really liked it. I went through it and I think I must have flagged this after I went through it because I was like, ooh, I really did like that eyeliner. I don't think I need a new liquid eyeliner at this time. I just got one recently from Ofra, their verified liquid liner, and that's a really nice liquid eyeliner as well. They kind of remind me of one another a little bit, to be honest, but the Fenty Beauty one was really nice. So if you are shopping the sale, you've really needed a new liquid eyeliner, the Fenty Beauty one is really very nice. I have the Jouer Cosmetics Blush Bouquet in Adore on here for $30. I did end up purchasing that. It's one of my favorites. I did rank my blushes recently, and the Jouer in Adore in particular, because I have two different ones. Adore ranked pretty high, so I can link that video too. Again, any videos that I have kind of pertaining to anything Sephora like, I will leave in my description box if you want to catch more of these. On here, Lily Lashes and Mykonos. These were $30. I did purchase these. This was definitely back when I was very much into false lashes. I really don't wear falsies as much lately. And nowadays, it's really hard for me to fathom spending $30, even like $20, $25 on lashes, because I just don't wear them as much. The Lily lashes were nice. I don't know if they're anything super crazy, especially for that price point, unless you do wear lashes every single day or like with every single makeup look. And I know there's plenty of you out there, which is great. Then maybe I would suggest them for you, but there's some really nice lashes out there. Pure continues to have some of my favorite lashes. Those are $14. ColourPop just came out with some lashes, and I do like some of their styles. Those are like $8, I think. So it's hard for me to recommend $30 lashes with that. Mykonos is definitely a very dramatic pair. Like if you want dramatic, almost kind of like heavier eyelashes, then I think that you would like Mykonos. But if you like natural or, just like a little something something, I don't think that you would like Mykonos. This one is in stock. This has gone out of stock quite a bit. This is the Atelier Cologne Vanille and Sensei perfume. I got like the little travel guy. It had a spray on it versus being a roller ball, which I liked a little bit more than the roller ball. So the travel size was $28. I bought this off a recommendation of Sam Ravendall, and I love it. It's a smaller size, which is okay for me because I kind of tend to forget perfumes. Like, it's always like my last step, and sometimes I just kind of space it and forget all about it. but this one smells so nice. It's kind of like that use a grown women scent. And actually it kept going out of stock. Like I think people thought it was being discontinued because I think it maybe even went away from the Sephora website for a while. I'm not sure, but it's showing on my app right now that it is available. If you are a perfume gal, if you really like vanilla and a little bit more like sensual scents, I think that you would really like this one. I have on here the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick. I have the particular shade Pillow Talk. Flagged. These are $34. I really do like the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution formula. I love my Pillow Talk lipstick, not liquid lipstick, regular lipstick. It just has that matte finish. I think that it is so beautiful. It's such a nice pink. I wear it so frequently. I've talked about it so frequently. $34 is very expensive for a lipstick, so if I were to be purchasing them, like if there was another shade I wanted, which I do, it's called Very Victoria, I believe it is. It's probably on my wish list a little bit higher, but I would want to get it with a discount. $34 is a little bit high for me for lipsticks. I kind of have certain thresholds with different categories of like, for an eyeshadow palette, I don't want to go over this. For a lipstick, I don't want to go over this. So if I have a discount or something like that, that really does help me, but I really do like the Matte Revolution lipstick in particular. I have on here the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. These are $18. Fussy and Diamond Milk are two of my favorites. I think I had Diamond Milk in last month or the months before I shot my stash. I wear that one so much. I like Diamond Milk just a little bit more than Fussy, but really do like that formula. I don't like the original one. I didn't like the color as much on me, but the other two I really like shade-wise for me, and I think that it's a really beautiful lip gloss formula. I also have on here the Lawless The One eyeshadow palette. This was $64. I do have this palette. I ended up getting it gifted to me and I really enjoy it. Now $64 is very high. So once again, I would recommend this palette if you have that discount. Like it's one of those that I just think it's kind of high. Like I just think it's a little bit expensive for the palette. I do really like the formula. It's one of those formulas that is more buildable than just like a very pigmented right off the bat. You know, there's like the pressed pigment palettes that a lot of brands are coming out with right now. So when you dip your brush in, you get a ton of pigment onto your brush. But for me, and with my skills and what I found that I like with eyeshadow palettes, I like ones that don't give that intense payoff right away. That's a little bit easier for me to build up and to blend out. And that is like 100% this Lawless formula. If that sounds like something you would like, and obviously if you like these tones. One of my other favorite palettes, ooh, it's saying it's out of stock right now. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Nude Eyeshadow Palette for $25. I recently did a video talking about 10 products I'm shocked I haven't hit pan on, and this palette was in there, especially for the second shade. It's just like a beautiful like camel brown. I think it's so lovely. I take the Mini Nude with me so often. It truly is just one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I didn't mind the $25 for the 5 shades. It's a smaller palette. I enjoy that one so much. Ooh, I recommend it quite a bit, so I really hope it does come back if any of you were thinking about grabbing it, because it's such a nice one. Okay, moving on. I have on here the Bite Beauty French Press Lip Gloss. This retails for $22. I got the shade Flat White. I'm actually kind of considering, should I do it? Picking up another one. It is, which is the other one that I want? Dirty Chai, which is a terracotta rose. Once again, I mean, I purchased them because of Sam Ravindal and also my friend Ashley Clady. When I was talking to Ashley about seeing Sam's video about like how great this formula was, she was like, oh yeah, it actually is really nice. And I was like, dang it, now I'm really gonna buy it. And I do like it. The thing is, it's $22, and I wouldn't say it's like my favorite lip gloss, but like it's pretty high up there. And every time I've seen Sam wear Dirty Chai, which is described as a terracotta rose, I think that it's really beautiful. $22, a little bit more expensive. I would have the 20% off because I'm Rouge. So I definitely would want to have a discount. I wouldn't want to pay full price if it's not my absolute favorite formula. Let me know what you guys think I should do there, but I'm considering picking up another one of the Bite Beauty lip glosses. Another lip product that I have on here that I have purchased, but I also have flagged for myself for another possible sale. These are from Huda Beauty. These are the Power Matte Bullet lipsticks. These are $25. So I have the shade Joyride. I purchased one in a past VIB sale, and she just came out with some new colors, and they're all kind of more of like these nude themes, and I think it was kind of more like a 90s nude theme that she came out with. And I remember talking about them in a Will I Buy It video, and I was like, you know, I did like that formula. $25 is a lot for a lipstick. I would like to get it with a discount if I were to get another shade, but I'm kind of looking at some of these other shades like, hey. An item that I can't recommend and I feel like so many people like it, but this is from Fenty Beauty as well. It's the Sun Stalker bronzer. These are $30. I purchased one and I've reviewed it and I've talked about it in a few other videos on my channel. It just did not work for me, and I'm super bummed about that. I love bronzers. This one just did not work though. I just didn't feel like it blended well. It just kind of looked a little bit more unnatural on me, a little bit on the patchy side for a bronzer. I just wasn't a big fan of this one. So personally, I think maybe if you see like we have a lot in common with like favorite bronzers that we enjoy. Again, I just ranked all my bronzers. I'll link that one. I'll link my ranking playlist. Maybe check that one out if you kind of vibe with what I'm saying. I don't think that you would love this one, so I would skip over that one personally. The product that I actually have on today, so you'd see if you watch the Get Ready With Me, this is from Natasha Denona, the Mini Bronze and Glow Cheek Duo. This is $19. So I have the bronzer and also the highlight on today. I really do like my Mini Bronze and Glow. I'm a big fan of mini products in general, let me just say that, but I really like the bronzer in there. And I also really enjoy the highlight. The highlight could be a little bit dark though. I think that if you are fairer than me, I don't think that this particular one would work on you. Again, referencing my friend Ashley Clady, I know that she bought this also and she is fairer than me and the highlight is too dark for her. The bronzer pulls more of like a, or I think it's supposed to be like a blush toned bronze or a bronze toned blush, one of those things. So it almost has like a little pinkish red to it, but it's still nice and I don't know, I like the way it looks. I think that it's pretty, and I pulled it into my Shop My Stash bag and I think that it's nice. So I would recommend it if you feel like it would work for your skin tone. Also on here, the Kopari Coconut Lip Glossy for $13. I actually just repurchased this recently. This is my favorite AM lip balm. I've tried a lot of them. I used up my lip glossy not too long ago. I was trying out some other formulas. I went back and repurchased the Kopari Lip Glossy. It is a little bit more thicker. It's like nourishing. It stays on so long. Like I can put it on at 7 o'clock in the morning, and when I sit down to like film and do my makeup at 1 o'clock, it's still on my lips. Like it's so nice. Again, $13. I would totally repurchase that one again when I run out of it. One product on here that I would buy if I didn't just get it also, this is from Ulla Henriksen, the Banana Bright Eye Cream. It is $38. This is one of my favorite eye creams, especially for the AM. I went through a full size of this one and I liked it so much, and I was trying out some other eye creams and I was like, man, and during I think it was like the last bonus event that was happening at Sephora, I wanted to buy a new eye cream and I was between an old holy grail or trying something new for review, and I went with the new one and I was like, man, I wish I would have just stuck with doing my Ulla Henriksen, because I still do. I like my Kiehl's Creamy Avocado, but I like Ulla Henriksen even more. I just think it does such a good job for like brightening the under eyes and again just making my under eyes look more refreshed, which is why I really enjoy it for the AM. But I actually did have my friend Shayna just send it over to me. She had it, I think it came in like a gift bag type thing, she was saying, and she doesn't use it and she knows that I love it, and she sent it over to me. I was like, thank you so much. So I'm so excited. I just got it back in my collection, but if I didn't, I would have purchased it in this one because I had the choice between last time and I just wanted that one back in my collection. So I'm very excited to have that one back. Also in here I have the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. This is $15. I reviewed this one recently in a Makeup Monthly. I think that it's okay if you would be between this one and the Kopari, and again you're vibing with what I'm saying. I just tend to prefer the Kopari. I thought using the Laneige every day was actually drying out my lips, whereas I don't notice that with the Kopari. So I think it's fine for like every once in a while type of use, but on a daily basis I just wasn't a big fan. A shampoo and conditioner that I really am enjoying. They're almost gone in my shower. These are from Briogeo, the Color Me Brilliant Mushroom and Bamboo collection. So it's $28 for the shampoo, $28 for the conditioner. It's a light lavender. It's not a purple shampoo, which can be used for like blondes and like toning and things like that. Just actual color is like a light purple, but it is supposed to be good for color treated hair no matter what your color is. And I'm just a big fan of Briogeo hair care products in general. I've tried a lot from them. I definitely do recommend the shampoo and conditioner. I want to repurchase them when I'm done with them. Honestly, I would think about repurchasing them now since I'm going to get the 20% off, but I do still have like just under halfway, and I'm pretty confident like another bonus event is going to be coming from Sephora. So I'll purchase when I get a little bit lower. You know what I'm saying? Another product that I'm not able to recommend is the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer. This is $24. I purchased this in one of the recent bonus events also, and I didn't love it. I purchased it because so many people were talking about it, but I thought that it was just like very thin, didn't have a ton of coverage, didn't last very long, didn't really do anything beneficial to my under eyes. I wasn't a fan of that one, so unfortunately I would not be able to recommend. Moving on, I have the Jouer Bronzer Duo for $30. Again, I purchased the one in light medium. Love it, highly recommend, ranked very highly in my bronzers. Definitely would put that one if I was doing like a recommendations. You would for sure see that one on there. From the Sephora collection, their Rouge Lacquer for $13. Again, I've put this in past recommendations. I have the shade No Regrets, which is kind of more of like a light brown. It's a really good dupe, not only color but also formula for the Marc Jacobs Lip Glossy in Mocha Chocolate. And again, this one is only $13. I would recommend that one also. The Cover FX Monochromatic Matte and Shimmer Blush Duos for $38. I have the shade Warm Honey, and I do really like my Warm Honey. Ranked it recently in my blush ranking. These are definitely very pigmented blushes, and I don't think, like, I can't use the shimmer side on its own. I can use the matte by its own, or I can mix the two together, but the shimmer side is a little bit too, like, I don't know, just like a little bit too pigmented to use alone as a blush, but it's not a great color for me to use as a highlight, so I really do have to mix it in, and it is expensive. Again, I would not want to pay full price for these, and I have it and I like it, but I don't want to pay full price because I feel like that is very expensive. A product that I keep going back to is the Kaja Beauty Bento Bouncy Shimmer Eyeshadow Trio for $21. This is like the 3-stack from Kaja Beauty. I haven't tried anything from them yet, and I keep thinking, like, every time a bonus event comes around, I'm like, maybe this is the time that I'm gonna buy the Kaja, and then I don't. And I don't know why. So I don't know, maybe this time will be the time, maybe it won't be the time. I guess only time will tell. But I just hear so many good things about them. I have glowing guava. Am I saying that correctly? I have that one picked out, so we'll see. A couple of eyeshadow palettes I have on here from Dominique Cosmetics, the Rustic Glam for $44 and also the Celestial Storm for $44. I actually did swatch Rustic Glam in stores, and I actually didn't love the way it swatched so much. I wasn't a big fan because I actually thought I was just going to go ahead and purchase it, and I wasn't a big fan of it. Just some of the colors didn't totally scream me. I thought some of the colors swatching in person kind of changed my mind actually. So I don't think I would get Rustic Glam. And Celestial Storm, there's a few more eyeshadow palettes that I have on here. I actually did just purchase the Smoke Show from ColourPop. I was finally able to get that one purchased, so I know that one is coming to me. So I don't think I'll pick up Celestial Storm either. I liked that it was like a little bit different and a little bit more like unique, especially for Dominique Cosmetics, but I don't know if I would use it enough, you know? Okay, so moving on. Yes, that Charlotte Tilbury lipstick that I mentioned, Very Victoria for $34. Might snag it in the sale. And the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado, I got the mini for $30. I do like it. I do think that it's nice. It didn't do anything like adverse to my under eyes or anything like that. I just prefer my Ulla Henriksen a little bit more. That's all I'm saying there, but still a nice one. And you still get a lot with the mini, let me tell you. Let's see. Next up, the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. This is $28. I did review this recently also in a follow-up video. I really like it. I'm still continuing to use it almost every time that I wash my hair, which is only twice a week, so that's not really like saying a whole ton, but I still really like it. I'm getting a lot of compliments on my hair recently. I use a lot of Briogeo, and I've started to use a lot of Olaplex, including this bonding oil. I also started to use the Hair Perfector No. 3 for $28. This is more of like a mask. I use it on my hair. Usually I keep it in for like a half hour before I shower and wash my hair, and it makes my hair so soft. It's just a little bit more manageable. I've definitely noticed just like the frizz is even kind of tamed down. It almost has just like a little bit more life to it these days, and that's made me very happy. So far I'm really enjoying the Olaplex, so would recommend them if you're looking for some hair care. The Pat McGrath Sublime Perfection Foundation for $68. This is a very pricey foundation. I do want to rank it in tomorrow's ranking video, but I do really like it. I would say though to get it with a discount, because $68 is just really high for a foundation. I did get it gifted to me from Pat McGrath, but even if I was going to buy it myself, I just would want some sort of discount off that $68. It is really nice though. It's a nice medium, like medium to buildable foundation, a really natural finish. It is so long wearing. It really is a very pretty foundation, but I know that it's not going to be for everyone for sure. I have a couple products on here from Lawless Beauty that I ended up purchasing, the bronzer for $38 and the Lucid Skin Highlighter for $38. I have these both in a hits and misses video that I was actually going to record for tomorrow's upload, but now I'm thinking of switching it to the ranking foundations. But I was going to review both of these. If you're going back and forth, I mean, obviously it's your preference. Are you looking for a bronzer right now? Are you looking for a highlighter? I like the highlighter more than I do the bronzer. I like the bronzer. I like the shade. There's two different shades. I chose out the lighter one. But sometimes I feel like it can pull a little bit, like it can look a little bit unblended on me. It reminds me a little bit of the Urban Decay Beach bronzers. So if you like those bronzers, I think that you would like the Lawless one. And I do like it, but it's gonna be a little bit finicky. Like sometimes it just has that unblended look to it, and I noticed that with the Lawless one. I still like it. I like the compact. I just have to almost just take a little bit more time. It's not the most natural bronzer, and it's just not like the easiest to blend. The highlighter, on the other hand, I do think is very pretty. This is more of like that natural highlight, and so I use natural because I like a really blinding highlight. So if something's a little bit toned down, I'm like, it's more natural. And it just gives this really beautiful sheen to the skin. It has a little bit of like almost like a golden tone to it, and I wasn't sure like, is it gonna match me the best? I didn't know if it was gonna be too dark, but it's really not. Very beautiful. I've actually worn it as an eyeshadow too, and an inner corner highlight and a brow bone highlight, and I like it for all of those different uses. So I actually really ended up liking the highlight from Lawless. Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer for $34. Yep. This is fantastic. I purchased this off Mel Thompson's recommendation, and I was like, a $34 concealer. It's pretty pricey, but it is so nice. This is by far the most blendable concealer I own. I don't even need a brush. When I was flying recently, I was flying to Florida, I just put this one in my like mini backpack that I was carrying, and at one of my stops I went into the bathroom, put a little concealer on my under eyes, and just blended it out with my finger, and it looked so beautiful. It was just so effortless. Like, this is such a nice concealer. I really actually do recommend it. I really do recommend it. I know it's higher priced too, so like, yes, get that discount, girlfriend, but it's a really nice concealer. Another foundation I have on here is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Longwear Foundation. This is $44. This was one I was actually going to purchase myself, and like the day I was going to purchase it, there must have been a coupon or a sale or something that I was going to purchase it with. I got it sent to me from Charlotte, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. This one is more full coverage than the Pat McGrath. Again, I'll put it in my ranking video, but if you like a little bit more full coverage and a little bit more mattifying, that's what you're going to get with the Charlotte Tilbury. If you like more medium and natural, I think that you would prefer the Pat McGrath, but $68 to $44, there's still a pretty big price difference. I still do like the Charlotte Tilbury foundation also, but that's kind of what I noticed finish wise, and I do think that it's nice and long wearing also. So I thought that one was a nice foundation. The Benefit Cookie Highlighter, this one is $30. I do really like this highlight. That's expensive. Once again, for a single highlight, $30 is expensive. I wish they would have released a mini of the single highlighter, but it is very nice. The top layer can be a little bit glittery, so I know some people have recommended to kind of scratch off the surface if you don't want that glitter. I noticed that myself, but it is very blinding. This is if you want that more intense, like wabam glow. You're really going to get that with the Benefit Cookie Highlight for sure. The Shiseido Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation for $47 also will be in my ranking video. This one is also very nice though. it reminds me, I would say it reminds me more of the Pat McGrath in terms to like the medium buildable coverage. It's supposed to be self-refreshing, and I don't know if I really even understand what that means or understand the claims, but it does wear very nicely throughout the day. Again, wear time on it I think is very good. It is more of like that like natural matte, I guess I would say, for a finish. So again, it's just all going to depend on your preferences, but you know, $47, a little bit higher as well, still not as high as the Pat McGrath of course, but I did think that was a nice foundation. I have on here another one from Pat McGrath, the Eye Ecstasy Eyeshadow Palette Mini in Sublime. This was $28, so this is a 5-pan palette, and it has either like shimmers or more of like these metallic shades. It is a really pretty eyeshadow palette. I used it quite a few times now, and I like it if I was going to use it with like a companion palette, because if I want like, you know, matte eyeshadows anywhere and then have like a bam like metallic or shimmer, I could come into this. Or I've done halo eyes, and I have used even just like one of the like bronzy shades in here. I just used it all over the lid and that was it, and just some mascara, and there's that. So it can be a good option for, you know, for like a really quick and easy look, or a good option for a companion. Especially like the metallic formula is very, very nice. So if you really do like Pat McGrath eyeshadows, but you don't want to purchase those bigger ones like me, then the $28 one, I'm still pretty happy with that purchase. I did purchase the Laneige Kiss Me at Midnight set for $28. So you get the full-size lip sleeping mask, which is originally $20, and then you get 2 minis. I purchased it for myself because I'm about out of my lip sleeping mask. I do like to have a travel version, and then I was just either going to gift or give away the other mini in there, but highly recommend. I always include the Laneige lip sleeping mask when I'm doing the recommendations. I did just purchase the Olaplex Holiday Hair Fix set for $58. I just started trying out these products. I don't really have a lot I can say right now about the shampoo and conditioner. It comes with that hair mask that I was talking about earlier that I do really like. So I still need to try out these products, but I'm excited to have them and be able to test them out. I'm still considering getting the Farsali Skin Goals Blur Prime and Hydrate set. This is $25. It comes with 4 minis. Really thinking about this one. The only one that I already have in the set is the Rose Gold Elixir, but I've been wanting to try the like the blurring one. There's the unicorn one and the volcanic elixir. So I think I might pick up this one. You guys actually talked me out of the Fenty Beauty Balm Baby 2 Mini Gloss and Highlight Set for $24. A lot of you were saying that the highlight shade is actually a lot darker in person than it looks on the swatches. So a lot of you were saying that it just would not work for my skin tone. So I do appreciate you letting me know that, because I don't have a store nearby, so I haven't swatched it or anything myself. So I'm actually going to go ahead and skip over that one, because I would like both the highlight and the gloss to work for me, and a lot of you were saying that you just didn't think that highlight would work for me. I also have in here from Huda Beauty the Sticky Tack Lash Glue for $14. I didn't realize I was mistaken in my Will I Buy It video. Huda Beauty has had a lash glue in the past. I thought this was her first one, and I was like, kind of strange, because she's already had a lash glue. I totally spaced that she already had one, but I was still interested in some of the claims on this one. It only has 3 stars on the Sephora website, so if anyone's tried it, let me know. I don't know, I just thought maybe it'd be fun to like test something out. It has these cool claims of like, even if you peel off your lashes and like move it and stick it back on, like it's not supposed to leave a line or like anything like that. So I was just kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll pop it if I'm feeling frisky and my price hasn't exceeded my budget, but we'll see. One thing that I'm pretty sure I'm going to grab is the Lawless The Little One eyeshadow palette for $25. So this is an 8-pan palette, and again, just like a very neutral palette in here, something that I can see myself wearing quite a bit, something that I can see throwing into my travel bag. I do makeup in my car all of the time. If you follow me on Instagram stories, you see a lot of car makeup in there, so it's nice to have kind of like a to-go bag, not necessarily like a travel bag like I'm traveling the world, but like a to-go when I'm doing my makeup, like en route, on transportation, things like that. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to purchase that one. I had also the Huda Beauty Nude Obsessions eyeshadow palette for $29. She just came out with 3 new palettes. I had the medium one flagged, but I think I'm going to go with the Lawless one over it. And like I said, I also did purchase the Smoke Show, so I don't need too many eyeshadow palettes at once, but I definitely was eyeing that one. Then I have a couple products on here from Patrick Ta. The Monochrome Moment Velvet Blush and She's Sincere for $32. The Monochrome Moment Blush Brush 1 for $35. And also the Monochrome Moment Precision Lip Crayon. I have 3 different shades that I like in there, and that's $26. I don't know what it is about this release from Patrick Ta that is just catching my attention, but something about it is. I don't know, man. That's expensive for a lip liner, $26. Hello, Patrick Ta. The brush, for one brush is $35, for one blush is $32. I don't know if I'm gonna do it at all. Again, I'm gonna have to see what my cart's looking like and seeing where we're at and see if I can purchase anything. I'd love to know if anyone's gotten anything. Fenty Beauty, I have the Glossy Posse Mini Gloss Bomb Set for $42. So you get, I think it's 5 minis in here. The only one that I already do have is Fussy, which I do like, so I could, you know, pop that into a stocking, a gift for my friend. We don't do stockings, but you know what I mean. It's good stocking stuffer. Or throw it into a giveaway also. And then there's some other shades in there that I think are really pretty. Still trying to decide about that one, but it looks really nice. I'm really interested in that set. I had flagged the Anastasia Mini Norvina palette for $29, the purple one. I saw it on the Sephora website. I like to just flag things just in case, because I don't want to forget about something, and then especially with the sale coming up, I just want everything right there. So even if something just kind of like slightly catches my attention, I'll flag it like as a just in case. I don't think I'm going to purchase this one. I went into more depth about these and how I feel about them in last week's Will I Buy It video. And like I said, there's some other palettes that I'm more interested in. So I don't think I'll get that one. But the Sephora collection with their collaboration with Milk Makeup, their brush set for $58. Again, talked about it last week. I flagged it right away. I don't know what it is about brushes that call my attention, but I feel like I shouldn't get this because I think there's 2 brushes that I wouldn't use a lot, and out of 5, I want to use them all. But, I mean, $58 for 5, the Patrick Ta is $35 for 1. It's like, what's a girl to do? What's a girl to do? The last product that I have on here is another one from Lawless Beauty. This is the Lip Shine Lip Gloss for $25. There's a few different shades that I have flagged in there. I actually wanted to get this last time when I was purchasing the bronzer and the highlight, but they were out of stock of the lip glosses. So I think I'm gonna grab one this time around. So probably if I get the Lawless lip gloss, I don't think I would do the Fenty Gloss Bomb because I don't need to like be too overwhelmed right now. So again, it's just gonna kind of be a little bit of finagling my cart, adding things, taking away, making sure where I'm at with my budget. I've started a new series, Mindset and Makeup. I'll link them down below. The second episode was all about impulse buying, and I even mentioned when it comes to sales, I really work on my cart for a while. I have a set number in mind. I don't want to go over that number. And again, make sure to take your time. Make sure to put your code in. You do need a code in order to get your discount, so don't forget to put that code in. It's not applied automatically. I'll have those listed in my description box. Please don't forget that. Make sure to use your eBates too, get some cash back. I'll have my referral link down below. This is not sponsored, but make sure you're getting your cash back when it comes to the sale also. And you know, just try to be smart. I get excited for the sales still. There's always new makeup popping up. There's always new products that I want to try out or holy grail items that I want to replace, but it's really nice to be able to get that discount. But to wrap this video up, those are a few items that I would recommend, that I wouldn't recommend, that I have on my wish list that perhaps I'm buying. I'd love to get your feedback down below. Again, stay tuned for that ranking video if you want more in-depth thoughts about my foundations. Check my description box for a bunch of different Sephora videos that I've done recently. And if you do want to see anything else regarding the sale, please do just let me know. But I didn't want to just start bombarding with a bunch of different Sephora videos, so I thought it would be fun if we could do it all in one. So you'll have to let me know what you thought of this format, especially if Sephora is going to keep up doing so many sales all throughout the year. It just seems like a lot to do all at once. So let me know your thoughts. Of course, everything that I mentioned will be linked in my description box. Let me know what you are interested in picking up from the sale if you are shopping it at all. Other than that though, if you guys did enjoy this video, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.